We're on. We're in. We ready?
Yeah, well, obviously I wasn't ready, but I am ready now.
Good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
Hello, everyone. Well, it's been a busy day after all, hasn't it?
Don't. Yeah.
Incredibly busy. So, welcome along to Shop Unlimited Live, our normal slot. What a Monday evening. Of course, maybe you're watching on repeat. Guaranteed Christmas delivery, right?
So you guys are playing again on
Wednesday,
right?
Yep.
So guaranteed delivery, Royal Mail, signed and tracked. So far, they've been absolutely excellent. We had a lot going out today from over the weekend. We're going to have a lot going out tomorrow. We're going to have a lot going out the day after. But so far, just talking to the drivers for the Royal Mail, we'll have to learn to say Royal Mail in Czechoslovakian. No, Czech.
Really? Is that right? Is that me?
Brought out by the
I didn't know that.
billionaire.
Breaking news right here.
Yeah. And so signed and tracked and everything else. The minute it enters Hemel main depot, and it's a huge depot, the minute it goes in there, goes off the first conveyor belt, the first time the barcodes are scanned, and you at that moment will receive an email or a text, whatever you've opted for, and you will be notified that your Vostok-Europe, your Traser, your Math-8ISO is on its way for next day delivery.
So, guaranteed Christmas delivery. If you're watching the repeat on Wednesday, guaranteed Christmas
but get in
delivery.
quick. If you're looking on Wednesday, please get in quick with these guys.
Now then, there's an awful lot to tell you about. A lot of you are watching on YouTube. A lot of our regulars, the comments will be coming in on Facebook and Instagram as well. Thank you so much. Every product or every watch, every timepiece has a shortcut. You can see this one on the bottom of the screen coming up in just a second. Still to come tonight, let's go straight to it. A very, very poignant timepiece. It's on the screen right now. Shop Diver. Hi, Katie, you're on. Let's hit the lights in that set as well, team, because turn those down too. It's all in the prep team. Here we go. This is exceptional. Let's get those details back on the screen, please.
Guys, this is absolutely unique. Breaking news. Yes, it is nothing else but the T100 P67 automatic. 65 T100 tritium tubes. 500 meters water resistant, Swiss made. Look at the price, guys. Look at the price.
We're putting that camera back out about 30 yards away. Saving £500.
Look at the glow. Katie's disappeared.
Hi, Katie.
Speak, Katie.
Hope she's still there.
Yeah.
You can still see the clock. You can still see the
that's what I say when I tell that story.
The dials.
When I tell that story, I really mean it. When we're staying in a hotel, anywhere at night, and you know, like blokes are blokes, get up to have a little wee about 3 in the morning.
That's us.
Yep. That light guides me back to my side of the bed.
Ah, yep.
Yep. It does, yeah.
You're not upsetting anybody else?
Little lighthouse, unless Susan's moved it over to her side.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
There's a lot more than meets the eye with this automatic T100.
Price, guys, look at the price. Absolutely unbelievable.
Let's come back to him. Absolutely. So you can view the whole show. Hello. You can view the whole show on shopunlimitedlive.com. Away you go. And if they comment festive. We always like a giveaway. Comment the word festive.
Oh, I bet Simon's tapping now.
Well, 2 of them. 2 winners tonight. To win £10 credit on Shop Unlimited Live to be spent by the end of December. Right. 2 of you, £10 each. I know the comments are coming in already. Robert says, good morning. Good to see you all. That's what Robert said. Our man Simon, evening everybody. Philip, hi guys, season's greetings.
Oh, Philip's there.
I have the Quartz T100, an awesome watch. That is from Simon. So lots of you are already coming in. But let's move on to our very first one in the box, shall we?
Can we not have the L on this? Can we not have the L on this? Just
take it out. Take it out. Okay.
It wasn't there anyway.
It wasn't. That was the previous one. So you haven't seen this one yet.
Right. So again, with I think you guys know now. Vostok-Europe, Igor Zabrowski's been doing the solar collection. There's 4 models: Lunar Eclipse, Solar Eclipse, Halley's Comet, and Ceres. He's given me permission to do an absolutely amazing deal on this watch. 200 meters water resistant and a black aventurine Hermes dial. Right, every dial is different. Every dial has these quartz particles. Every dial is hand finished. It's a 6S10 Citizen quartz chronograph movement. You've got the astronaut style strap on the watch there. Now, I'm going to be experimenting over the next month, 2 months with Shop Unlimited here. We're going to start doing like a pick of the week type deal. Should tell you guys about it when I do it.
That's very exciting.
Yeah. So let me start the stopwatch.
Do you want the details in yet, Kevin?
Not yet, not yet.
Oh!
Look at that, 20th of a second stopwatch, 20th second, seconds, minutes. Your normal seconds are in the sub-dial there at 3 o'clock, right, with the date window at the bottom there. Book price, guys, book price, £849. Book price, £849. Adam, please.
In come the details. You can order yours on Facebook, on Insta. $399.99.
10 pieces, 10 pieces, $399. If you want that watch, you have to hurry. We're just going to be doing these little experiments to go along to see where you guys are at. I know you've seen me a lot over the past few years. Some of you will have these watches and not need another one. Some of you might be interested in gifting them to somebody else. But look at that dial. If I had two here, no one dial is the same. It's Italian Hermes Aventurine. It's got quartz crystals in it. You can see those veins running through the dial there. 200 meters water resistant, 47 millimeter diameter dial, 16 millimeters deep, 52 lug to lug, and an astronaut style leather strap. Quite interesting. A lot of you who have bought this in the past are buying the black Milanese bracelet to put on the watch.
Okay.
And it does look good. But tonight and Wednesday, but I'd get in there quick if I was you. Tonight and Wednesday, a penny under £400.
Now, here's the thing, and I'll show you the official paperwork in just a second. All of 20 minutes ago, this was $499.
Yeah.
It was. And in fact, just to quickly say,
Yeah.
on the occasions we prep, we get this printed off. It's the password for you if you like. You know the shop. Ceres.
Largest asteroid in the solar belt. I've probably got that bit wrong, but it is the largest asteroid.
It's up there. It was $499.
Yep.
And then
that was on the way here.
My writing. Yeah, struck it through. Let's do an experiment. See what we're doing tonight. Another £100 off, and we had to update the details on the screen. Now $399. 10% is already in people's baskets. Well done, everybody, getting hold of yours. So bravo, you're getting the idea of what's happening already. You haven't got to go and do the shortcuts, by the way, on Facebook and Instagram. A lot of people are watching on YouTube, even on the telly, so thank you for watching there. Or, of course, directly on shopunlimitedlive.com. Or, if you want to make a phone call and speak to Adam, he's got a bit of a deeper, husky voice tonight.
Yes.
You will have dialed the right number. You will speak.
Not some special call number.
Well, it is a very special call number, but not that one. No, that's later for Adam. The one on the bottom of the screen, you'll get through to producer Adam right now. But let's get back to this one right now. For 3 Klarna payments, divide the cost interest-free, $133.33. That's 2 in baskets now. That is 20% called for. But it's worth saying, Kevin, until you press checkout, it's not yours. We understand you doing it through the shortcuts and things. And I will just quickly let you know, of course, you can spend the full price tonight. You're going to save £450. You've got guaranteed Christmas delivery.
Yes.
Or you can divide the cost interest-free. You can see Klarna on the screen there. It's interest-free, so $133.33 tonight, plus your PMP. Or you can offset that price by 30 days, and in 30 days' time, you pay the full price, but nothing till then. But it's sent out Royal Mail next day, ASAP.
24-hour, signed and tracked. You have to sign for it. Somebody in the household has to sign for it. So you've got that security. You've got that knowledge in the back of your mind that it is going to arrive. Just make sure there's somebody there after you receive the text or email from Royal Mails.
Yep. Here we go then. So if you want to get hold of this, the asteroid, of course you can go on the website. But if you want to go on Facebook and Insta, shop.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
Dan, nowhere else in the world, I don't care if it's dirhams, yen, or whatever, will you find a price like this. This is one of Kev's experiments, right? I just want to experiment with a few things over the next 2 months to see where we are in your eyes, to see where we are. There'll be new things nobody else has seen before coming up over the next couple of months. Some of these will be absolutely first time live to the world on Shop Unlimited.
super excited about this. By the way, if you were emailing in or contacted the team between shows, we've got 2 requests on this show. One from Andy, that Energia. That is coming up on this show, so unless they sell out before that point, of course. But nevertheless, so on the website, that's where you can find everything. We are moving on to a rarity.
Yes. Oh, right. Now this is
Shop lights.
Right. I don't. You might hear me say this, but I know the power of this watch. Right. We've had 15 with bracelets, and 15 have gone like that. We've got another 5. Another 5, guys. If you missed out 2 weeks ago, don't miss out tonight. We call it in the company, we call it the Rainbow North Pole solar powered watch.
Let me take this out. By the way, a lot of people, Claire, lots of our regulars, Andy, William, lots of you are commenting festive. 2 winners tonight, because it is the last guaranteed show before Christmas, live after all. So thank you so much. Commenting festive. 2 of you tonight will get £10 credited to your Shopper Limited account. Wow. And by the way, last 2 weeks' previous winners haven't spent theirs yet.
Ooh.
Now,
don't miss out, guys.
This is striking. And by the way, Claire, who ordered last week, she's already got her watch and wearing hers proudly. Thank you for your feedback.
Very good.
It's a weighty watch.
245 grams, stainless steel. That's the full linked bracelet. Do you know, Igor Zabrowski drives me mad sometimes because, you know, why only bring in a limited number of bracelets? This watch looks $1 million. It's an iridescent colour. The colours change. Some of you might remember the old 60s, late 60s, the skinhead days, and all what was popular with the Crombies, obviously.
The Crombies?
The 2 jacket coats. You're a bit young for that.
I haven't heard of the Crombies.
Okay, the Crombie coats. Crombie coats. Look it up.
I still don't know.
Right, and then, but the other thing
so unfashionable.
The tonic suits, and the suits used to change colour.
Okay.
They were iridescent. Well, that is the same effect on this. In the warehouse, we call it a rainbow effect. So 200 metres water resistant, screw down crown, 3.5 millimetres of hardened K1 crystal, but it's on the bracelet, right? If Igor Zabrowski, if you were to phone him now and say, oh, have you got any bracelets? The answer's no. You know the way he is. If you were to say, well, when do you think they'll be in? Easter, if you're lucky. Right? The last 4 or 5 pieces are loaded into our system and here tonight for Shop Unlimited. Really clever watch. It'll never need a battery. It'll never need servicing. It'll never need calibrating. It is the VS57 Seiko movement, solar charged. If it was 3 years ago, the whole of that dial would have been quite a boring grey, but technology's leapt and bound, as we all know, and now only something like less than 1/3 of the dial needs to be the solar receptive panel. Wow. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, is that our battery life on the side?
Yeah, that's the battery life indicator.
I'm learning.
Yeah, very good, very good. If it's fully charged, Seiko tell me that I can only say 4 to 5 months. But reading the forums, it's 6 months. So, yep, believe it or not, if you put it in a wardrobe, shut the wardrobe, open it up, 5.5 months later, that watch would still be telling you the time, the perfect time. The subdialers we're looking there is a polar light indicator. So wherever you are in the world, it will give you the amount of daylight left for spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So you'll get this card with the watch.
Rightio.
Just as an indicator, and explains it. Plus it's got its other function as a 24-hour indicator. So Philip Duplock, if you're out there, you missed out on the Rainbow Bracelet Expedition. William, if you missed out on that, any of you guys, Simon, if you missed out on that, best price, only place in the UK where you can buy this.
Is that William Daly you're talking about there? He said, big thanks to Kevin for giving my grandson a shout out on his birthday on Saturday.
Yep.
By the way, if you do follow Kevin's travels, which we all do, I know particularly where you were on the weekend.
So did the police.
All over the place. Best possible prices here on a Monday night. Here. And we love other people, but you're shopping here. And that's exactly why, which I absolutely adore. Simon said, order the Solar Day version, which was dispatched today. Well done, well done. But lots of other people, yeah, commenting festive. Very quickly, Claire says, Hayley's comment and the Almaz space station arrived this week, and wow, what stunning timepieces.
Oh, well done, Claire.
They were striking on the show, but spectacular in the flesh. Claire, thank you for that.
I love those comments. Thank you, Claire.
Isn't that absolutely beautiful? So I know we'll come back to it, but that is Shop Light to get that renewed stock for you, but the last of it. Again, Shop Light on Facebook and Insta if you wish to. But after all, not forgetting, that space completely sold out after the hour, didn't it? Do you remember the space last week? Yep. I'm sure you were watching. Yep. That was incredibly exciting.
That's the titanium watch, Mr. Gray's sexier brother, sold out. So really, when we say it on these shows, when you listen to me telling you it is the last available, it is. That watch you've just seen, last available.
Now, this is Shop Spruce. This is beautiful. I love it already. That's the silver bracelet here, which is divine. Oh, this is one with the metal bracelet.
With both these watches, you get the silicone strap. I forgot to say it.
You get
you
the
will
silicone,
get the
with the previous
strap.
one as well. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Silicone strap. But looking at this one right here, this is, again, a beautiful weight to it, as you say. But I love that green, the green thread going round. You can see the spruce is on the screen right now, the metal bracelet side of things. Beautiful. And actually, also, I mean, maybe it sounds quite obvious. Maybe it's the fact that a metal bracelet does make it weightier, right, Kevin?
Oh,
so
yeah.
That's what you. That's what we absolutely
245 grams in weight. This is a slightly different configuration. It's the VR42 movement, 200 meters water resistant, like the other model. 47 millimeter diameter dial, 16 millimeters deep, screw down crown. Never needs a battery. Never needs servicing. Never needs calibrating. It'll go on forever. All it needs is once every 4 to 5 months, some daylight on that dial till it's fully charged. And the battery indicator on this watch is at 6 o'clock. So I don't know if we can zoom in on the
Here he comes.
Right. Let me hold the button in for 2 seconds. Right. It's half charged. 2.5, 3 months. Goes back, getting ready to do its job. Here's its job. It's the seconds in your stopwatch. The small subdial at 6 o'clock is the seconds chronograph. The minute counter, 30-minute counter, is the subdial at 9 o'clock. And the 24-hour indicator is the subdial at 3 o'clock. Battery indicator and the big hand going round is your normal seconds, as in hours and minutes. Really cracking looking watch. Again, fitted with the stainless steel bracelet. There's a few more of these available. There's 10 pieces of these available.
Is this the second?
And this is the second strap. So we fitted it.
Bring this in next to it.
Yep. So again, a really striking timepiece. So this is this has been named the Spruce. So obviously because of the green. I love that green. I love it on the stainless steel, and I love it with the silicone strap.
You know what? I personally, my personal choice is a silicone strap, just because I like how it feels, X, Y, and Z. But you know what? If it's an evening do, if it's a dress watch, for example, you're changing to this. Yeah. You are changing to the metal. Maybe you'd prefer the metal bracelet. It's really incredibly comfortable as well, but you get both of those in there for £150 today. Or as we say, offset it for 30 days. You haven't got to pay anything right now if you don't want to. Beautiful. Before Christmas, under your spruce. A little link to Christmas. Thank you very much.
Under your spruce. That's a good one, actually.
I'm proud of that. We'll remember that till next Christmas.
Yeah.
Details are all on the screen. Again, I know the shortcut is there for Facebook in the comments, Instagram in the comments, just Shop Spruce. An awful lot of you are watching on the website, shopunlimitedlive.com. Thank you for browsing, for shopping. You're looking at the diver already coming up later on. You're looking at the other brands on the show as well that Kevin brings us. Thank you ever so much. There you go, Kevin. After all, we've got 90 minutes, which is not a problem at all. So plenty of time. But that is Shop Spruce for you now. Are we going straight to Gaz, team? Okay, here we go. We're going straight to Gaz, of which is a previous favourite, which is beautiful. Under £300.
Yes.
It's on the screen. Yes, it is.
Yep.
And the limo range, the more time I spend with you, Kevin, the more I love the story behind it. I think it's really cool, isn't it?
Named after the Gaz 14. It was the presidential limos through the centuries. Leonid Brezhnev decided that enough was enough. There was too much difference between the hierarchy and the normal people. So he did away with the Gaz 14. The last one was Gaz 14, and he did away any future ones, the blueprints, the tooling was all destroyed. Now, this is backed by popular, well, this is here because it's been requested. And again, that's another thing on Shop Unlimited. If you want to see a watch, again, maybe to verify a few points, or maybe you even have questions, by all means, call in or text him, email him, whatever it is you can do.
Andy, your request energy is coming up next, or in just a second or two. This is from Matthew midweek. So Matthew, thank you so much for requesting. You requested. For a start, Kevin, make sure he's got it in stock for you, first of all, and then guaranteed that kind of price point.
So NH38 movement inside there. So the sexier brother to the NH35 movement. Still got 24 joules, still got a 42-hour power reserve and an automatic clutch. The only difference between this and the NH35 is the fact the NH35 doesn't have a decorated part to the inner movement. So the decorated area is around the 9 o'clock area. So again, nice little subtle bit of skeleton, which I like actually. The case, 43mm diameter case, 11mm thick. Where you see the colour blue, it is PVD. And if you're new to these shows, PVD is physical vapor deposition. PVD. It is one of the top 2 types of plating you can possibly put on a watch. 50 meters water resistant, so not really a watch for swimming around in. And please, any questions that you have for that beautiful leather strap, it's in stock, ready to be dispatched.
Matthew, you've got a discount. You've got £80 off. Matthew, tonight you've got guaranteed Christmas delivery. Matthew, or anybody else watching,
yes,
you can divide the cost by 3 if you want to. You haven't got to, but if you want to, it's interest-free, £100 via Klarna. Still via our website. It's just an option when you get to checkout. Maybe you want to use Apple Pay. Maybe that's why I shop here, but nevertheless. There you go, limousine Gaz 14 in that striking, almost like electric blue, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is really, really striking blue. And I will set that watch to the correct time. I missed that one on the line.
I'll let you on, Kevin. You've got enough to do.
No.
You've got enough to do. Now, let's talk presentation, shall we? Let's talk about things that are going to be under the tree by ordering tonight, of course. This
popular request is a good choice, actually. It's a good choice.
From Andy, after all.
Yeah.
Let's just double check, by the way. Lots of people. So Sarah Jane, hello Claire, of course, putting the ordering and commenting festive. 2 winners tonight. £10 credit to your account, after all. Let's talk. Do you pronounce it Energia?
Energia.
Energia. Yep. Oh, this is the experience.
Yeah.
Of everything you're getting home. Look at that team.
Polycarbonate box, 30 meters water resistant. It changes into a collector's box, and later on, as we get to the end of this presentation on this model, I'll show you what that means. So the strap, a great watch. Yeah, there's the Italian leather, black leather strap. You're going to get the tool for changing the strap, but most importantly, you've got that beautiful yellow silicone strap.
Straight to the back. Look in here.
Yeah. Exhibition case back. The movement inside there is the NH35 movement, 24 joules, 42-hour power reserve. The power reserve means that it will keep perfect time for 42 hours once fully charged. And this is one of those movements that is both mechanical and automatic. So give it a few winds, get it going, set the time and date, push in the screw down crown, lock it in gently, finger tight, and it's also an automatic. 300 meters water resistant. Dan's just showing you around the other way is the helium release. So it's an automatic helium release valve. Remember, all the Energias have been tested in a bathyscope in the North Sea by a famous Portuguese underwater engineer who works on oil rigs and tankers. The movement inside, they're very, very special. It is the NH34 movement. Seiko automatic, 25 joules, 42-hour power reserve, a clutch system on the winder, so you can't overwind it if you prefer winding up watches, but automatic and wind up as well. But it has that fourth hand. You see it there at the 11 o'clock position.
I do see that little arrow on it, yeah.
Yeah, but actually, if you see the symbols, if we go in on the chapter ring, just above the tube there, you can see it's on just past 10 o'clock. So the time in Vilnius now, because that's what I've set it to, the time in Vilnius is about 25 past 10.
There it is.
25 past 10. Really, really clever movement. So you can set that fourth hand to any one of the 24 time zones in the world.
So maybe your sister lives in Australia.
Yeah.
Someone, one of the offspring's travelling around South America, and you want to keep an eye on where they're at, or just your interest.
Yeah.
Your
Or you're travelling and you want to know the time in the UK.
Back home.
You can do it in reverse as well. And then the other feature, which is the most probably expensive part of it.
Oh, stand by those lights, team.
Is the tritium tubes. So again, 17 tritium tubes.
Let's kill those lights, please, friends.
Sitting there on those polished mirrored cups. There's even a tube. There we go. It's like your watch lighting up, which it is basically doing. The single dot you see almost at 12 o'clock is in fact a vertically mounted tritium tube. 2 at 12 o'clock, and you will notice at 12, 3, 6 and 9, they're a slightly different colour.
Yeah.
That's so when it's completely dark, it's even easier to tell the time. 2 tubes on the hour hand, 1 longer tube on the minute hand, and 2 tubes at 12 o'clock. Just make this watch easier to read when it's dark. So that's the T25 Energia. Absolutely stunning timepiece, 300 meters water resistant. And it's interesting, the colour yellow is the last colour your eyes can pick up when you're diving. So if you go down to 250 meters, yellow is the last colour. And where you see the colour black, that is PVD, Andy. Black PVD, physical vapor deposition. It's one of the top 2 best types of coatings that you can put on a watch. So again, Vostok-Europe, they don't compromise, they don't cut corners. This is what they do as standard practice. The glass, 3.5 millimeters of hardened K1 crystal, which gives you great scratch resistance, but most importantly, especially on a watch like this, gives you the knockability of mineral glass.
It is equally the biggest saving on the show, £500 off. Hey, listen, if you've got that credit waiting in your account to spend with shopunlimitedlive.com, a lot of you do, let's make sure we're spending it maybe on a timepiece like this.
Yep.
The lowest prices around, and the last live show guaranteed Christmas delivery. So it's a proper. We're all going to have a week off next week.
Yep.
Have a long soak in the bath. This will be repeated on Wednesday, and even then it's guaranteed. But
Still guaranteed delivery.
Obviously, the problem of watching on Wednesday is if all of those are sold out by Wednesday, then you can't get it on Wednesday. Tonight, Monday, guaranteed Christmas delivery. And after all, as you mentioned, the changeable straps as well. Yes,
interchangeable straps. So Italian leather strap. On here, you get the box, and I'll show you now what the box does, actually. Because we often talk about it, but I don't show it. So this is my personal box here.
Oh, go on then. Yeah. Here we go.
So if I was travelling here in the UK or abroad even, 4 watches inside the box. Sorry, I must get used to this television stuff. There we go.
It's all good.
So there's 4 of Kevin's little watches there. And you can keep your spare straps, spare Energia straps or spare straps for whatever watch in the side here. Polycarbonate box, all the foam comes out. You can rearrange it into this selection here. Right, drop tested, 30 meters. It's even water resistant to 30 meters. Oh,
we're game on. Okay, there you go. The Energy. Of course, you can go on the website. Dozens and dozens and dozens of you are. shopunlimitedlive.com, watching on YouTube, maybe watching on your telly on the big screen. Maybe you're going to make a phone call in just a second, like Darren did last week. You can absolutely do that if you wish. Your P&P is only $4.99. Just to recap on the P&P, it is next day, as you say.
Next day, 24-hour delivery, signed and tracked. So none of this courier throwing it over the garden fence, throwing it over the patio wall, throwing it over well, we had one once where it was on the roof of the porch. The guy had to get a ladder and go up.
Is that my watch?
Well, yeah. And then wheelie bins, forget all that. Signed and tracked. Somebody has to sign for it, or the postman takes it back. On the 2nd or 3rd try, I think, he will leave a note, and then you go to the sorting office and collect it yourself. So it's a win-win situation. It's not the cheapest form of working by any means, but it is fantastic for what we're offering here. Watches from £200, £299 up to £800. Now this is a little beauty, isn't it?
My Traser. Yeah. Now, there is a story behind this, isn't there?
There is.
Tuck yourself in.
This is my personal watch. This is the watch. I have about 8, 9 watches, and this is my personal watch. Rather than taking one out of stock,
Okay,
I use my watch. It's been on about 6 holidays. It's been to Marrakesh. It's been to Mallorca a few times. 500 meters water resistant, Swiss made, 46 millimeter diameter glass, sapphire glass, 3 millimeters sapphire glass, manual helium release valve. There's your normal crown there, screw down crown on the side there. The movement inside here is the Solita SW 200. 26 joules, 42-hour power reserve. And the back of this watch just emphasizes the strength and power of this watch. I've seen people with Omegas. I know people out there with Rolexes, Tudors, and they say, Kevin, when we get this watch home, nothing compares to it. My Rolex, my Tudor, my Breitling, this is built like a tank. It's got a great weight. It's got a customized rubber strap.
It's beautiful, that strap. Yeah, it's almost like a bit of like a lemon yellow, isn't it?
And one of the facts I love about this watch, well, besides the fact that you've got ceramic, that is a full ceramic ring on the top there, and even the teeth on the top here, on the top ring bezel, a bit sharper, a bit bigger, because the people at Traser know that professional divers may want to use this watch, and they'll be wearing gloves. So it's a lot easier to turn the bezel with the gloves on if they're nice and sharp and prominent like this. The other fact I love about this, and I know that a lot of you will be calling it out with me, but it is such good fun to say, it is illegal. It is illegal.
Wait a minute. Come back
to sell this watch in any country in the world except the United States of America and the United Kingdom. Why? Because it contains 65 T100 tritium tubes, 4 times stronger than the regular tubes that you see. There's only 2 countries that allow these in without proper licenses. So yes, you can, if you're in the German police, if the police department apply for a license, they can have a T100, but the general public cannot import these watches. 65, and that green ring you see is liquid superluminova injected into the case before the glass is put in, and then the glass is sealed, and that's superluminova. So that'll glow for as long as it's had contact with light. Give it a good couple of hours in the sunlight and it'll glow for half an hour. Give it 4 or 5 hours, day on the beach, and that'll glow for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Now you saw, we had the camera about, we guessed about 30 yards away, about half the studio length away. You can still identify the hour marks. Of course, that green ring around the edge, absolutely stunning. And the story behind and the pedigree and the...
Oh, the build, the finish. Honestly, guys, we never have any of these watches ever come back, oh, it's not what I thought, it's this, it's that. No, this doesn't come back. Once you've got this in your hands, straight away, just feeling around this watch, you know what it is. But Dan,
Kevin,
it gets better than that.
Go on.
It gets better than that. Everybody knows I do a fantastic.
I was like, what is it? What's going on?
Right.
Oh, yes.
At that price on your screen, that price on your screen, yes, you are going to get the Traser solid stainless steel diver's bracelet.
For
that watch,
nothing more.
For nothing more. It's
Dare I say the word free?
Free of charge.
That is now included. Yours will be scratch free. This is Kevin's.
Yep, that's mine. So the book price of just the watch without the bracelet is just over £1,350. The bracelet is £200.
We had that
That's over £1,500 worth.
Look at that.
Of watch. Right? What price on the screen, Dan? Shout it out to them, Dan. Shout it.
Under 8. Well, I'm going to go Klarna. £266, 66 pence. 266.66.
That is guys, you know, there's a phone line, there's Adam there. Phone him if you want this watch, right? Again, there's 5 pieces. That's all I could get. They don't make big batches of these watches. 5 watches and it's yours. A penny under £800. The T100
Now then,
P67.
Claire, Traser H3 is a stunning timepiece and always a talking point when it's worn. Changing the straps to the bracelet completely changes the look. That is from Claire, absolutely agree. Already a couple of units in allocation with you in your basket. So if that's you right now on the website.
That. There's a lot of hurries tonight. So
well, we want you to get it before Christmas.
Yeah.
We want you to get it whilst £500 off.
Yeah.
So rare is it?
It's actually more than that, isn't it? Because you get
with £200, so £700 value.
£250 worth of bracelet. Come on,
Yep,
come on, Dan.
I'm just blown away. I know. I've tried so much to remember.
Come on, you're stuttering.
So much to remember. That's nothing to do with that. Under £800, saving £500, but as you've heard, £200 extra on top of that of the free bracelet.
And you're going to get the torches. You're going to get the little.
Yes.
You're going to get this torch, and then you've got your Billy No Mates torch, which is a tiny little torch that you can fit on your key ring.
Okay.
And I'm so sad that when I'm on holiday, if I've got that watch on, I bring me Billy No Mates torch, because if everybody asks me about the watch, I've been in some of you will know the story, Porto Patal in Mallorca. There's a beautiful little restaurant, Velos, I think it's called, on the cliff. And when it gets dark up there, it really gets dark. And I noticed these waiters about 11:30, quarter to midnight, looking at the wrist as they walked past. Anyway, the manager came over and said two of the waiters have asked, when did you switch it on? Have you switched it on? Is it battery operated for lights? And I said, well, no, it's a bit complicated. I said, maybe if I show you with the torch. So Billy No Mates gets his Billy No Mates torch out and does a demo. And I said, look, it's tritium gas injected into these tiny tubes. They get excited, fly around, give off energy in the form of light. GTLS technology. So he asked if he could just borrow the watch. Ran off and never saw him again. He asked if he could borrow the watch and just show the 2 waiters, because they kept on talking about this watch. What? That is a true story, guys. This is what this watch does. Let's see 2 of these babies lighting up.
Go on then, hit the lights,
First
team.
time on TV.
Double trouble, team. Let's hit those lights. 3 Klarna payments, 266.66. That is you on one side. And then we'll move on to the other side.
There we go.
A bit closer as well. Here we go.
There we go.
Here we go.
Look at that. First time ever on TV. 130 T100 tubes together. It's the first time, Dan.
Thank you very much. This is what we do at Shop Unlimited Live.
Yep.
Thank you for all of you shopping, browsing, perusing. Allocating is the most important one, because when it's in your basket, it's not yours yet. We put it aside for you. Understand?
Yeah.
Particularly on Facebook, if you comment Shop Diver, we will build your basket for you. But a lot of you are already on the website checking out your own baskets.
But I'm kind of guessing if there's only 5 and 5 are in baskets, Adam can take them out the basket.
Well, if
for a telephone call.
If someone makes a phone call, quite right too. If someone makes a phone call, because when you're shopping,
it's not yours.
You build up things. Yeah, you're quite right too. It's not yours yet.
Yeah.
So fastest fingers on that one. Can we talk what we've never talked before? Let's go stealth.
Yeah.
Shall we? Because these are very, very different. We've got multiple options for you, whether it's the navy, the green, the black, or the sand option, which is in here.
Do you know, it's quite amazing. The sand was the most popular.
Well, this feels really almost quite military to a degree.
Yes, no.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah, no, 100%. From the great watch house of Traser. Traser are owned by MB Microtech, the manufacturer of the GTLS tubes. On the way they do their pricing, it's like those T100s we just saw. If Luminox or any other company wanted 65 T100 tubes in a watch, it would have to cost £2,000, £3,000.
I like that a lot.
It doesn't. It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's such an unusual colour. But this is one of these colours that's coming in. 200 metres water resistant, built like a tank. You've got the date and the date movement inside there. Swiss Ronda 515 movement inside there. 200 metres water resistant, screw down crown. Later on, if you want to buy a leather strap, no problem at all. If you want a different colour, NATO strap later on, no problem.
The strap, by the way, is super strong, isn't it? It's really beautiful.
Heavy-duty nylon, and this whole strap was designed by the British Ministry of Defence in 1973 for British troops, because before GPS, timing was so critical, so important to be in the right position that if you were running through a wood, a forest, a jungle, and you knocked your watch and the pin came off, you lost your watch. But with this design, if you knock your watch and one pin comes off, the watch still stays on your wrist because it is the NATO. It's a safety feature strap.
You know what Director Annie just said? It looks like something like the SAS would wear. You know, the programmes on Channel 4 about people are brave enough in the jungle and bits and bobs like that. Yeah, it feels really like that, doesn't it? Really robust, everything very, very protected, but comfortable, extremely comfortable.
Comfortable. Book price on this, £599.
Now, you saw the sand, that is the green. I'll come to the navy in just a second, but I'm going to go to the classic black, because this is also, look at it, look how deep it is.
Yeah.
And that's really textured.
Yeah, and really
incredibly
strong.
So, yeah.
Matte finish, again, part of this stealth. You don't want anything shining, you know, give away your position and things like that. Swiss Ronda movement inside there, the 515 movement inside there gives you the day and the date. 200 metres water resistant, sapphire glass, and of course, because it's a Traser, it has to have those tubes.
Oh, okay. We'll bring the lights down a little bit, but there they are after all, for $349. Go on, guys. Press the button, Andy. Lights down, team. Go on. I know there's other stuff on as well. I know, me too.
Spellbound, yeah. There we go. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 T25, sorry, 15 T25 GTLS tubes. That is brilliant. Absolutely stunning. And again, different colour at 12 o'clock on this one. And then you've got your seconds hand with a small GTLS tube on there. Longer tube is your minute hand, shorter tube is your hour hand. T25. Of course, if you were using it in military situation, you probably wouldn't want the T100 because it glows too bright. But if you're doing subtle stuff, camping, say you're night fishing or anything like that, say your dad or your uncle goes fishing at night, he wants to tell the time, doesn't want to move his hands all over the place, get him a Traser watch, water resistant, and you can wash the strap. You can wash the nylon straps.
Nice. Here's a question coming in.
Come on.
The colour of the glow there, from green to orange to red to yellow, is it a different coloured gas? Is that even a thing? Or is it the glass over the top? Or
it's a different level of tritium, but apparently. So there's different subtle... in fact, some people complain with some watches because some watches are made with the low colour because they are less expensive, less dense tritium. So it does change colour. You've got a chart, apparently, when you're choosing tritium tubes.
Okay.
If you get the tubes that have been to China and places like that, because they do export some there, they can invariably be the very light coloured ones. So generally, as a rule, the stronger the colour, the higher density of tritium inside there. This is great value. And I'll let you into a little secret. There was something like 48,000 of these ordered by a particular army. I'm not allowed to say which army, with the Traser factory, different dial inside there and everything else. 2,000 were left. They ordered all the parts for 50,000. So the distributors around the world have been offered a special price. I got my offer last week. This is why the good guys here at Shop Unlimited can offer you this watch tonight at a penny under £350. Two of them are dummy samples. That's one of the dummy samples that we're showing there. The sand is a working sample, and the green and the blue are dummy samples. Hence, they're not ticking on the screen.
Right, black. This is the navy, the blue, if you like, the green, or the sand. Each one 116.66. Again, offset it for 30 days if you wish to. The most popular piece on the show right now
on planet Earth
is Shop Lights.
Ah,
the rainbow.
Well done.
The light. That is in the lead
on
this show already.
Is there a countdown?
There can be a countdown if you want.
Yeah.
Well, we're counting down. We're halfway through the show tonight.
You can't. Unbelievable where time goes. Guys, you cannot get that watch anywhere else. There's no more bracelets left in Vostok-Europe. And if you did see one, it wouldn't be that price on the screen, right? There are a lot of web companies out there that advertise Vostok-Europe watches, and they make out they're British, but they aren't. They're based in Slovakia or they're based in Germany. And the chances are, when a watch comes through, is that you're going to have to pay the VAT and duty. That's why it's best to buy here in your local domestic country. God forbid anything goes wrong with the watch, you know you've got the guarantee with the local distributor. But that is a steal. That is an absolute steal. There's 5 steals tonight.
What, 5 units?
No,
Oh, 5 steals.
Yeah,
I was going to say, there's multiple of you that are putting it in your basket right now.
Check out, guys. Check out, or get on the phone. If there's no more to go in baskets, and the 5 baskets have them, then get on the phone. Phone Adam. Buy it now. It's yours.
You get on the phone. You've got time. It's 8:45 tonight. There's still just about time. If everybody checks out their baskets right now, there's like 1 remaining. So bravo, everybody, which is just what happened to the space last week.
Yes.
Now, right in my...
and some people were disappointed last week. Sorry, Dan.
No, but you're right, because that's why we really want to keep you in the loop, because we're as excited as you are. I know everybody can't buy every single thing, but everybody can buy something, and there's such a different variety of brands on this show, price points to suit you. This one we haven't even shown you yet, but the square side of things was the most popular last week. So we're bringing the two-tone over to you here, which is shop two-tone if you want to do it that way. And our producer Adam went for the pure blue version.
He went for
last
the
week.
blue,
This is the two-tone.
No, absolutely stunning watch. Somebody was saying to me, one of the viewers that bought one, do you know, it just reminds me of the original Cartier tank watch.
Beautiful.
And it does. Made by Mathé Tissot, 139 years of watchmaking experience, Swiss made. That is couriered from Geneva to Heathrow, from Heathrow to our offices, and then the samples are brought up here to show you delivery from our offices. We do everything. We take the protective plastic off, we set it to time and date. We could ask for it to come into UK time and date, but that really wouldn't force us to test the watch. So we test the crown and everything else. Swiss Ronda 505 movement inside there, gives you the date window. The date window has the Cyclops eye at 3 o'clock, just to magnify it. It's 50 meters water resistant, but it's not a watch for swimming. And the size is beautiful. It's 42 millimeters by 42 millimeters. And then on the inside of the chapter ring, on the inside there, is the words Mathé Tissot engraved inside, going round and round. Then you've got a beautiful blue sunray dial, and then that beautiful two-tone finish.
Isn't it incredible?
But the deal just gets better.
Now, this is under £100 today, by the way. Two payments of under £90, actually. And you can see it with Klarna, divide the cost that way. If you want to make a phone call, absolutely. On the website, where an awful lot of you are, absolutely watching it there too. We'll show you that in just a second. So what have you picked up?
I've just picked up the Mathé Tissot wallet, right? So I haven't told Adam, I haven't told Dan, because I didn't have enough time. But every Mathé Tissot tonight, every Mathé Tissot is going out with a free £40 travel wallet. Proper leather wallet. So you put your credit cards in there, bit of cash in there. And now, when you're on holiday, when you're on a holiday, you don't want your big bulging. This is a problem I've had. You don't want your big bulging wallet with all your information, all your cards in it. You carry 2 cards, put a bit of cash, bit of coins in there. Marrakesh, Barcelona, guys, bring this with you.
Now, producer Adam purchased his last week, didn't he?
Yes.
And this wasn't part of the deal last week, was it?
I've got a nice blue one.
Are you still going to get...
Yeah.
There you go, Adam.
There we go, Adam.
Right, he was in the box right now, holding it upside down. You know, like a kid with a card looking for coins.
He was probably going to cut me off then.
He was like, goodbye, straight to black.
See you, Reynolds. Every Mathé Tissot watch is going to go. Now, I've got no... See on the colour, it's whatever they've sent in. I've got the funny feeling that the Shop Unlimited will be able to get the brown. But guys, if you get the blue, it doesn't matter. It's one for you, one for your wife. But this is the most secure way to travel around a city with a small wallet like that. Don't do what I do. Big, fat, bulging wallets full of paperwork, receipts.
Full of receipts, no money in it.
No money in it.
Full of library cards.
Yep. I just put a bit of cash for the cab in the back there, a few notes, put your 2 most favourite, most used cards in there, and put it in your front pocket, right? That's Kev's advice. Kev's been in Barcelona, he knows.
There you go, there's Kev's advice. Now then, if you're watching
Sorry if you're watching in Barcelona.
Hola. If you're watching on Facebook,
Hola.
give us a comment, by the way, whether either on my craft page or, of course, on Shop Unlimited Live, where you should really be as well. Say hello. Anything on the website. Now, if you look on the website right now, you can see all of the watches on this show.
yeah.
This is shopunlimitedlive.com. So if you want to see anything or any questions about any of those, Kevin, of course, people can just comment along, can't they?
If you want to see a particular watch, you know, you by all means request it. But if you want to buy, and you want to buy it now because you know it's one of those limited ones, phone Adam on the number given.
Absolutely. He will be on the bottom part of the screen. But the whole point is you can go there, add it to cart, and you can shop either with, you can see on the bottom of the screen, lots of different ways. Personally, Apple Pay.
Actually,
is for me.
Sorry, see the colour there? It's actually easier to see. Look at the way
very good point.
that watch changes colour. Right? You look at it at different angles and it changes colour. Some of you will remember those old two-tone or tonic suits, as they used to call them. It's exactly the same effect as that. There's your polar scale there, 200 metres water resistant. It will never need servicing. It will never need a battery. It'll never need calibrating. It is the Seiko VS57 solar movement.
Very quickly, here's the point. Stay on that shop for a minute, Andy. Katie, can you pass me the shop light? I don't know if it's still in the box. Because if we can go from that shot to the one in my hand in just a second, because to give you an idea, the photography is excellent, but in real life, here you go, Andy. Though you're thinking, okay, it's been in heart, there's a filter, there's a, you know, on the photography, beautiful things are done. That's in real life.
There we go. Look at it.
Thank you, team.
Look at that bracelet, guys. Iridescent. Two-tone. It just changes colour. That's why it's the quickest selling combination. I was so pleased that 4 were released to me today by my daughter.
Well, all but one is uncalled for.
All right, well, guys,
all but one is unclaimed.
Check out, please. Yeah. FOMO? Is that what they came out?
There's a lot. This what happened last week, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's 3 of you with this in your basket right now. If that is you, we want you to save £90. We want you to part with just divide the cost by 3, interest-free, 160. Part with nothing. You can do that. I only found this out 2 weeks ago. Part with nothing for 30 days and then pay the full price in that time. So delivered to your door for the P&P.
So that Almaz, that titanium Almaz.
Yes.
Claire checked out, and Claire got one.
Uh-huh.
I had 3 phone calls 24 hours later from Adam, who's in the gallery at the back there, saying, have we got any more? Can you get any? Can you make up any more? No, I couldn't. 3 of you missed out, right? Don't suffer with FOMO. That's the right way of putting it.
Yeah, don't suffer with FOMO, absolutely. Yeah. I feel
that's a new word to me. I only learned it
some sort of appeal could be going on right now. Now, we've got, go back to what? Shop light. Oh, half the stock officially gone of shop lights. We were moving on to the Lunos, but the rainbow, that iridescent.
Here we go, guys. The FOMO's building up. It's building up. Can you feel it?
I can feel it.
You can feel
the FOMO.
Yeah.
If you were after this, we don't miss out. 50% gone.
Gone. Sold.
As you can see, there's more timepieces on the way. You've got the orange and the yellow coming up in just a second. Now then, there's 2 more just popped into baskets too. Are you on the website? Are you on Facebook? Are you dividing the cost? Are you not? By ordering tonight. Now listen, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. You've got guaranteed Christmas delivery. Monday night, right now, 7 minutes to 9, guaranteed Christmas delivery, thanks to Kevin, Royal Mail tracked delivery for you. This will be repeated on Wednesday nights.
Yes.
And you will still have all of that messaging, the next day delivery, etc. dispatch.
But that could be an endangered species.
Well, if this isn't there, again, this isn't there.
Like the dinosaurs, gone.
Bear in mind, half is officially gone. 2 more in your baskets. Go on the website, press checkout. If you want to own that little bit of history, striking timepiece, the Expedition North Pole, shop light, or just search on our website, Polar. Search light, search the show, you'll find it. There's only one that looks like this.
Yeah. And guys, remember, it never needs servicing. It never needs a new battery.
Yep.
Right? It's a watch, basically forever.
Very good point. Now, if I could just grab the...
Yep.
Here, these are like the mini boxes, if you like. Are we going Luno? Right, we've got Luno and Luno 2 here. Luno is the orange. Luno 2 is the yellow. That'll come to in just a second. This is why I and many others fell in love with Vostok-Europe, because of the daring, the pop of colour, the mix. It's just absolutely striking, unique, one-off pieces, and that is exactly what Vostok-Europe bring us.
Was out of stock for almost 2 years. I don't know why. I think one of the problem with one of the factories during the COVID times. But again, this watch is a Lunacod 2. I'll explain what that means in a few moments. But this is one of my most favourite movements ever. If you zoom into the dial, you'll see the words perpetual calendar. Perpetual. Really, really interesting word. Look at the big hand with the arrow at one end. Look at the other end. There's a
just
gate.
going past 16.
Yep.
See it past the camera there, Kevin?
It's just on 16. That's what we call that the gate, right? So look at the gate. It's on 16.
Mm-hmm.
If I press it again.
Round it goes.
Stopped on 12. Why?
The month.
Exactly. December.
16th day. Yeah,
you know what happens this month, don't you, Dan?
Christmas.
Yes, that's it. Press it again. Although it's done it automatically then. I'll press it again. And then press it again. And it knows this year is a leap year. So it's LY for leap year. And then you've got +1, +2, +3. And then goes back again.
Was this year a leap year?
This year's a leap year.
I thought it was dragging.
Yeah. There's the chronograph. Activate the chronograph. It's hours, minutes and seconds. It's got a day indicator. It will tell the day, the date, the month and the year in relation to a leap year till the year 2130. And then apparently the calendar restarts. So
right.
Just send it back to me and I'll reset it for you. 2130.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. 300 meters. Look at the build. Come on. This is what Vostok-Europe are all about.
Spectacular. By the way, in that display box, that storage box, the travel box, you do get the equivalent with that beautiful shock of orange stitching through that leather strap. That is Shop Luno. The orange one is Shop Luno. Let me quickly replace. By the way, you're saving £200.
Oh, you're saving more than that.
200. Well, yes.
The book price on this is close to £1,000. So that's the orange one. Matte finish on the case. The only difference between that watch and the watch you're going to look at now is that this has got a polished case and obviously the use of the colour yellow.
And obviously you've got the yellow too with the yellow stitching going through. This feels. This looks like. Is it?
It's the same. I know.
Let me bring those. I'll share with you as well because I was looking at so much detail.
Yeah.
But then I missed sort of like is it the tubes in here as well?
Yeah, vertically mounted tubes.
Wow. Okay.
So I'll wait till the second demo.
Sorry. Here we go. No, this is Luno 2.
300 metres water resistant, automatic helium release valve, 48mm diameter case, 16mm deep. You're going to get the waterproof leather strap with it as well. But please, if you're going to go swimming, diving, whatever it is you do, fit the silicone on. Dead easy. You're going to get the tool for changing the strap. Things like the helium release valve and the tritium tubes. You're going to get little letters inside here that tell you how to explain that. So if you're gifting this to somebody, and at that price you can gift it to somebody, but if you can show that to the viewers,
there we go.
that is the same number as on the watch. That is the individual test certificate for that watch in Dan's hand. It's number 1319 of 3,000. That's a family, not 3,000 of that watch, a family of 3,000. 10 members in the family, so you're only ever going to get 300 made of one particular watch. And it's the deformation of the case. And in both these watches, there's the lights.
Stand by for the lights.
Pop down.
Oh, straight away. You already saw it. You already saw it.
Vertically mounted GTLS tubes. Vertically mounted. So it doesn't mean you have to turn the watch to face your eyes to read the time. You can, if you just move it to an angle, Dan, we can see. There we go. There's the tubes.
Oh, yeah.
Standing up there. 2 at 12 o'clock, 12, 3, 6 and 9. Slightly different colour.
Now, Andy Blake is saying...
Oh, Andy?
Evening, guys. Just trying to decide which one to buy to use the credit that I won last week.
Ooh,
Happy Christmas.
Well done, Andy.
Andy Blake, which one do you want to see? We are monitoring the comment. I just read that right now. Simon said it was spoiled for choice. We've replied saying, Andy, let us know which one you want to see.
Yeah, you are.
And we'll bring it live for you. Now, we did a thing last week that we've never done before. We might repeat it tonight. Normally, we do the festive, the commenting. That's a unique word for tonight. 2 winners, £10 credit each. So, Andy, you could be in again. Simon, I know Simon's got racking up.
He's got
Claire, etc. William.
He hasn't spent it yet.
No, hasn't spent it yet. No. Now, if you want us to draw tonight's winner at 9:15. Normally it's right at the end, 29 minutes past 9. If you want to draw it at 9:15, so you can use it and spend it now, in the show and say, oh,
yeah, good point.
I've got my credit.
Good point.
And then you message again and be like, can I just see this? And you can do it all live.
Yeah.
You can do it all. Obviously, if we draw it at 29 past, you can still shop after the hour, but then we can't show you it live necessarily. So if that's what you want to see, if you're not fast, comment not fast. If you want us to draw it early, just say, yeah, go for it. Draw it early. Let us know however you are doing it. And don't forget to also comment festive, because then 2 of you will get £10 credit, £10 credit to spend by the end of the month on shopunlimitedlive.com. Phew, that's a lot of information coming your way.
Wow.
But that is Luno 2. The yellow is Luno 2. If you want to go for the orange version, that is just straight up Luno. Now,
I haven't been around those guys for ages. You haven't seen them for ages. So
was that last one I just had, wasn't it?
Yeah, let me throw that in.
Now, this watch next you're going to see
This really strikes with people, this watch.
is
There's his brother.
Limo 3. And Andy, director, had said before the show, he was like, I want the limo, the blue one, that striking electric blue. And then Andy walked in and picked this up.
Yep.
And all of a sudden was all discombobulated.
Discombobulated?
Yeah, discombobulated. Because he was like, I had my heart set on the blue.
Yep.
And now, look at this.
VK64 movement.
Andy, tonight's the night. I agree. One of my favourite. I love the bracelet too.
Yeah.
Really
so it's
soft
not
bracelet.
automatic. It's the VK movement inside that watch. I think I've given the wrong details, but the price is remarkably low. But that's still the right price. So don't worry about that.
Under £300.
Yeah, under £300. Part of the limousine family. 200 meters. Is it 200 metres? I've got to look at the back of that.
Go for it. Do you want to look now?
Yep. Get the glasses.
Let's see what we see here. Let me spin it around. You can see here. You have a look there.
No, 50 metres water resistant. There we go. Let's just zoom in on the back there. Yeah, 50 metres. It's a limousine. Come on, Kevin.
So do
it's
we
a limousine.
Do we need to remove the NH35?
Yeah, it's a VK. It's a VK64. There we go. There we go.
We'll change VK64.
Yeah, but it's no big deal. I think the viewers can see that.
You get the idea.
It's one of those hybrid movements at that price. It should be more expensive with a leather strap, but you're gonna get a black PVD Milanese bracelet with this watch. Again, the big hand going round, just going past 3 o'clock.
Andy's bought it.
Oh, well done, Andy.
Well done, Andy. Andy, we were talking before, genuinely, mate. We were both really enticed by that sort of mocha coffee.
It's fume.
The word, is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's
the face in the background?
The colour is mocha. That's very good, Dan. That's very good, because
Yeah.
I've heard other people call it other colours. That's really good. It is mocha, actually, but it's a fume style. Do you see where it gets darker at the edges?
Fume.
Fume. You'll like that, Andy. You like that. 43mm diameter case.
It's like a gold tint on the hour marks as well. It's like
the
rose
indexes.
golden.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, doesn't it? It's very striking, actually.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I can see why Andy liked that.
Yeah. I mean, he was like, if you're walking in the studio, God, I hope you got the limo, the blue one. I've seen the blue one, love the blue, and then saw this, and I'm like, completely get it.
Yeah, no. And the sub-dial at 9 o'clock is your minutes for your chronograph counter. You've got a date window there at 6 o'clock at the bottom, and your GMT indicator is the sub-dial at 3 o'clock. A striking watch in its own way. And it has a brother. It has a brother,
Yeah.
which is rose gold.
Okay.
Yeah, which we should see with it.
Have we got it here?
Yeah.
What we called it?
Katie's got it over there.
What, coming up soon?
Yep.
Have you got the other limo, Katie? The rose gold? Is that what that is?
Yeah, she tried to
Oh, let's
you
go for
ignored
it.
her. You ignored her.
I always do. Bless her heart.
Yeah.
I try. Is it limo 2?
Yeah.
Right, that is limo 3.
It's different look, isn't it? Same watch.
Well, it's got that
different
cream
look.
face as well, isn't it?
There's something
I'll show you both at the same
different,
time.
retro about this watch.
Here we go. Here we go. Right. Yeah. So I'll
Two brothers together.
I'll put limo 3 next
Yep.
to it, but obviously the details on the screen is only for the rose gold.
Yeah.
But that face, the cream face on there.
Yeah. Very, very. And again, this is what I love about Vostok-Europe. Their new attention. We're seeing it with those solar powered watches. Their use of colours now, use of colours on the dial, colours that you didn't think could work together. And again, simple grey there, rose gold, and that cream white finish.
That's beautiful. I love the face on that.
Well done, Andy, by the way.
Yeah, bravo, Andy. And by the way, another Andy Blake's asking, Kevin, have you got the Matthew Tissot Monsoon on tonight?
No. I can
Leave
do
it
it on the
that,
next
you
show. Yeah, I can do it on the next shows. Did you miss out, Andy?
Right. Now, the next
What
show...
did he say?
Yeah. It's not next week, is it the week after?
Yeah, it's the week after, yeah. Yeah, I'll come up, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Is that
right?
Is that the New Year? It won't be the New Year.
The 30th.
Yeah. Don't tell Susan, but yeah.
Does that work? You haven't got to.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's gonna be up
No,
to you.
I'm going to try and come up, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll work on that.
Yeah.
So, well, do you think...
A New Year's party show, yeah?
Oh, shall we? We had
be a
bubbles
bad
on the
idea.
first night. Listen, I've genuinely got the keys for this studio somewhere. Where are the keys, mate?
I haven't got 'em.
I gave the keys to Andy, who gave them back to me. No, Andy gave the keys to me. I gave them to Adam because he's the responsible one. And he was like...
Who's responsible
He was
here?
like, no, mate, I've got to get off. Just put them back. I was like, okay. Anyway,
So,
shop Limo 2 to get the rose, gold and cream face equivalent,
cream
right?
flake. And again, these Milanese bracelets, Andy, they're not the type that pinch your hairs. That's 2 millimetres of stainless steel wire, PVD rose gold coated, interwoven and rolled together. It's not a hair pincher like in the old days there. You take your watch off and there'd be a little string, bull patch string on your wrist. It doesn't do that. And the nice thing about this watch is you can adjust it yourself. So within 5 minutes of you gifting it to yourself or gifting it to somebody else, they can be wearing it.
Andy Blake, I'll wait till then. Thank you. Andy Blake, we'll do our best to get that one soon.
Yeah, no, definitely.
On that date.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Limo 3. That is what our director Andy has literally just purchased right now. That's exciting. But I know we are incredibly privileged to get a preview of these shows. I know that we get to look at the watches and the timepieces before they even come to air and what we fancy.
Yeah, but then, you know, this is what I love about this medium. So the viewer at home has somebody like me here who should, hopefully does, always have the information that you need on the watch. That's why I encourage people to ask questions. And don't think it's a stupid question or a silly question. Any question you're thinking, there'll be other viewers out there thinking the same. So always send it in. Doesn't matter if you know, no question's a bad question is probably the best thing to say.
Now then, team, that is the Limo 3. There you go. Of course, you can go on the website, shopperlimitedlive.com. Very quickly, is light in the box? Light's a set. Oh, yeah, good point. Because, did I just hear 60% of the stock's gone? Right, of lights, it was half.
Right.
Now 60% has officially gone. Well done, everybody. There's 2 more of you with it in your basket as well. So if they go through within an 80%.
Get on that phone, guys. If you've got 2 phones at home, phone with both phones. Yeah,
yeah, why not? You can, absolutely, you got to keep it. It's like getting Oasis tickets getting through to Adam right now.
Yeah.
No, he's free.
No, this is harder with this.
This is hard. Yeah, exactly. On the web, maybe you're going through the social media channels. If you've never shopped with us before on Shop Unlimited Live, you've got the shortcuts, we call it. That's why on the bottom of the screen it says if you're watching on Facebook or Insta, you can comment shop light, and we will pop this in your basket for you to check out when you're ready if there's stock there. Most of you are direct on the website, browsing, seeing what's going on there, offsetting the cost.
Do that as well.
Yeah, I get that as well. But it genuinely, there is another 2 of these gone, so it's over 60% of the stock gone. If every single person right now checks out their baskets on Shop Light, as we've dubbed it, we are nearly at limited stock.
Don't miss out on this, guys. The quickest selling Vostok-Europe watch for us anyway in 2024. And blow me down, Igor Zabrowski's done it again. You can't get your hands on the bracelets. We got the last 10. That's all. The last 10 bracelets. Loaded them in.
On the bracelet, is it?
It's beautiful, isn't
absolutely. I'll take that paper out in just a second.
Yep, that's okay.
But nevertheless, there you go. Shop Light.
200 metres water resistant. You'll never need to go to the jewellers. It'll never need a battery. Never need servicing. Never need calibrating. You've got a 24-hour indicator there in the sub-dial at 3 o'clock, which also is scaled to show the amount of light left in relationship to the seasons of the year. Spring, summer and autumn.
Beautiful, isn't it? What a purchase tonight. Maybe it's one of those ones you didn't realise would even be on tonight, but it's back. You've got some stock. Away we go.
Well, I didn't think it would be on until this afternoon. Literally. I sorted it out with Adam this afternoon.
It's a bit like that very first one. I know we'll come back to it. The was it Ceres? Ceres. Sorry, Mike. Not to remember. We'll do that in a second.
I only found out about it last year myself. Yeah.
Another £100 come off that price from the lowest price already, and that's been knocked down just for this show. Just for this show before Christmas. We'll come to that next. But we've got to pop back to this Energia, which is absolutely... By the way, the comments are saying draw the competition early.
Ooh.
So we will. So last chance right now to be commenting festive on Facebook or Insta, because then you will be... Two of you, sorry, will be in for the draw to get £10 credited to your shopperlimitedlive.com account and to spend before the end of the year. Spend it before the end of the year. If you can get another £10 off, the lowest price by a country mile, even compared to elsewhere... We are very, very lucky, and Kevin does treat us here, so thank you so much. And
No,
this was
it's my pleasure.
Another Andy last week asking to see this, so here we are.
Here we go.
Just like with the monsoon, we're here for this one.
Yep, yellow's such a popular colour. You know, 9-10 years ago, if I thought I'd be on a TV screen offering yellow finish watches, I wouldn't have thought it was possible, or hybrid movements like we've seen earlier on today. But we are, and we have, one of the best-selling colours of all time. It's a diver's colour. You see a lot of divers watches finished in yellow. It is the last colour you see when you go diving. After that, it's just your GTLS tubes. Yep. 17 millimetres deep, 49 millimetre diameter case, 300 metres. You have to pinch yourself. It's tried and tested to 300 metres water resistant. It's a statement piece. You walk into anywhere with that on your wrist and people are staring at you. And remember, us guys don't have much. I was going to say to stare at, but some of us don't have that much in terms of jewelry, and things like that.
Like accessories?
Yeah, I mean, you get the Italians, they've got a belt that matches their shoes,
that
matches their cufflinks. We, us British, unfortunately, don't do that. But one of our statement pieces is our watch. And if you've got something like this that stands out, it's even better, right? You'll see there's 4 hands there. This is the dual time. So in Vilnius, Lithuania, 2 hours ahead. It's coming up to 11:15 at night in Vilnius. GTLS tubes all sitting proudly there on the mirrored cups. You've got the vertically mounted tube at 12 o'clock. And let's see these little babies glowing.
Lights. Hit my theme music.
See that green, that little dot at 12 o'clock there?
Oh, I like how it sort of echoes around there, doesn't it? It sort of illuminates the inner ring there, doesn't it?
Yep. That's because of the polished cups that they're sitting on. And this sparkles during the day. Sunlight hits those polished mirrored cups and it gives off flashes of light. So again, 17 tubes, superluminova on the 4th hand there. Absolutely cracking timepiece. It's probably in the 3rd generation of Energias. It's probably our best-selling Energia, I think.
Can see why.
And again, because of the colour and finish.
Can see why. Andy, tonight is like, here's the thing, friends, because I'm not the most stylish person. I don't really know about fashion. I don't know what's... I know you'd be amazed to believe it.
Totally amazed.
Like, what's hot right now? What are the celebrities wearing? If that's a real thing for you, then I'm envious, because I'm not sure. Whichever timepiece that we've shown you tonight that you just think, that one, I want to see that one again. I wonder the one that's captured your imagination, that's all you need to think about.
Or even if we haven't gone to it and you've seen it on the lineup,
on the website. Yeah, absolutely. 2 minutes, by the way, before we draw that, so you've just got time to do the whole festive side of things. I think whichever one has just captured your imagination, be as selfish as you want to be.
Yeah.
Go for the bright orange one. Oh. Or the iridescent one. Oh, I forgot about that bit. We'll get that sent to you as well.
That comes with it as well, £100 dry box.
Whichever one, absolutely, whichever one has captured your imagination and caught your eye, because you're wearing it.
Actually, can you give us the...
Of course, absolutely. Right. You're wearing it. Or maybe it's going to be a gift to someone else. What's their favourite colour? It's striking. Maybe they don't know. Maybe it's the memory behind and the reason why that dad or mum or granddad purchased.
Do you know, I don't know if you know this, but apparently, when anybody puts a watch on that's been gifted to them, they instantly think of the person that's bought it for them.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Nice. That's what we love about watches.
And there aren't many things. I know a lot of people are very, very generous.
Yeah.
But there aren't many things that you're potentially going to wear potentially every single day.
Yeah.
It could be, I get it with jewellery, earrings, necklace, a ring, handed down from generations, from grandma.
Well, then you're frightened to wear it, aren't you?
And then true. Because they're designed for the glamour and how they look rather than sustainability. And like I say, you're not going to get a ring that's described as built like a tank. No. That's not the point. This has all of the appeal of those pieces, but built to last, built to be worn every single day, built to dive in if you want to do sport in, to go to the gym, or just to look like, I was about to say to look like you're at the height of fashion, you know what's beautiful, but actually, you're not looking like you are. You are.
Yeah, 100%.
You are.
a unique dial. Every aventurine dial is different. This is the Hermes black finish. Look at those veins running through. An Italian sandstone. Absolutely stunning. Every watch is different. If you had, I should bring 2 watches and I could show you what we mean. Limited edition, only 1,000 will ever be made. 6S10 chronograph, citizen movement inside there. 200 meters water resistant. 20th of a second stopwatch. Seconds and minutes up to an hour. The normal seconds are in the subdial at 6 o'clock at the bottom with the date window. Unidirectional bezel, astronaut styling strap. The reason I've gone fast with that is the price, guys. Nowhere in the world will you find a price anywhere like that. Don't waste your time Googling, fruging, whatever it is you do, right?
Binging.
Yep.
Asking
You won't find a price. That is an experiment by me for Shop Unlimited this evening. I just thought of it on the way here. I'm going to do some really crazy offers. I texted, WhatsApped Igor Zabrowski. He said, yeah, go, Kevin, if you think it's the right thing to do, you do it. I told him the price. He said, wow.
Well, yeah.
And that's what we've done.
We're not making it up. Like, literally,
Yeah.
this was at 7:30, we went through the running order, making sure everything was ticked and right. This was what we had out for this, 499. Look at the normal price, yeah, 850.
Yeah.
And you were like, just had permission, another £100 coming off.
Yeah. Yeah. Just for Shop
tonight.
Unlimited, just
And
for
thank you
tonight
so
and Wednesday's
much.
show. I just want to get this going because for me, it's a great way. You know, I've got the time to talk about the watches. I've got the time to make special offers for you. So we're learning here. The phone line coming in. We're learning and it's working. It's working.
Yeah, so thank you so
Yeah.
much for purchasing and dividing the cost.
Tell your friends, by the way.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So I know some of you have, sorry, I should have
No.
practiced this with you earlier. Some of you are in WhatsApp groups with other people that follow watches where you've built a relationship up on WhatsApp over the past 14 years when I've been on the TV channel. Look, tell your friends. There's a regular slot on a Monday night where I'll be on, and it won't just be Traser, Mathé Tissot and Vostok-Europe. I want to bring Aviator in. I want to bring some other things as well. And I will endorse some of the products that I offer to these guys for you guys. One of them, you've never seen me with it because I'm not the right person in the world to push a smartwatch. These guys have got an Aviator.
Let's get it very quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, Katie? Oh, yeah. Right. Hang on. We've got the competition coming. It's coming. But, sorry, Katie, she's just running. No running in the studio. We're going to spend 30 seconds on this. Shop smart.
Yeah.
We're going to spend 30 seconds on
Right,
this.
I'm just going to tell you.
This.
The brand Aviator is owned by a Swiss company. The guy that owns it is Edgar Volodka, right? Edgar Volodka owns the brand Aviator. He's given permission. His designers have designed the watch and said all the facilities, the possibilities they want with the watch, right? I've offered it here to the guys at Shop Unlimited. They're doing incredibly well with it. What is the price of?
$44.99 should be 110. It does. This again, much like the previous one. This is my personal Aviator watch. This is the one that I wear every single. For example, just to quickly say, I know we're moving on. I know we've just drawn the competition, but today I've done 12,700 steps. Last night I got. Oh, that's the sleep coming up later on. Last night I got 7.5 hours.
You didn't sleep much last night.
I know.
Was it clubbing? That's the steps you did. You were clubbing.
If only. I was listening to steps actually. Let me come to it.
Oh, show the walks. Yeah.
Everything there is in a free app, of which you can change the face of it, for example, if you want to. You can see all, like, there you go, 7 hours, 39 seconds last night sleep I got.
Have you got any of the GPS maps?
I personally haven't, but yes, they are indeed. Actually, and actually even on here, if you want to do like fitness regimes and things, you've got all that in there as well. But yeah, you can track your run, you can track down.
So you go for a walk with your good lady, or your good lady's got one on, where you all go out for a walk. It actually follows you on GPS.
It does indeed.
Round wherever you've walked.
Now, I've got it on airplane mode. That's why you can't see it right now, because obviously we're in the studio. But on that side of things, that's the GPS that you've got, but it's saying no signal.
Yeah.
But just to say, if you're tracking your health because of the oxygen level in your blood.
That's the reason I asked for it, because a lot of the viewers know 3 years ago, 2019, I went through a bad patch, and the surgeon there afterwards said, you know what, you're in the watch business. You know, you should wear a smartwatch. And he mentioned the brand. I said, well, there's no way I could be seen with that brand on. Sounds like orange, or it's the opposite of an orange, yeah? So I thought, right, had a word with Aviator. Aviator gave me permission to make 2,000 pieces. That's what you've got there.
Brilliant present. Could be for the grandkids. It could be for you purely for the stepper side of things.
Not made in Switzerland, but made and designed by Edgar Verlotka's team in the Far East. Yep, not made in Switzerland. I wouldn't like to say that.
GPS, you can get your messages on there, whatever you'd rather do. Free P&P as well, £15. But there aren't a million of them. But after all, for Christmas delivery for yourself, for health trackers, whatever the reason, absolutely. Right, that is Shop Smart if you want to. Now then, who've got another £10 credit? Stephen Winsome? Stephen Williamson.
Oh, Stephen Williamson.
And Claire Fenwick. Again, Claire, regular viewer of ours.
Claire's doing really well.
Now, you guys...
Steve, good for you, Steve.
Now, if you reply with your email addresses or inbox email addresses, we will then credit you immediately. So Claire or Stephen or anybody else, if you want to see a timepiece tonight to take another £10 off to spend your credit, or anyway, you've got loads. Let's quickly put the put this one back on there for you. Again, that £100 extra off just by the experimental price point, if you like. That's what's on the screen right now with 10 minutes left. We're coming to Spruce in just a second. That's been a request. But this one here for you, the Asteroid, 133.
Lowest price in the world.
By
the book price is 849. It's less than half price. If you have it as your second, third, fourth, fifth or sixth watch, it's worth getting tonight. I'm thinking something I shouldn't say really about the price, because there are people that do it, I know, but buy that, put it back up for sale. It happens. It
does happen, sadly. It does happen, nevertheless. But listen, you've saved another £100 just by shopping tonight. Now, here's the thing. That is saving £450. If you're just joining us thinking £450, that's going to be the biggest saving on the show.
It is.
It's not.
It's not.
The diver.
Oh, the diver.
The diver is another...
I'm useless.
Another £50 off there. It is. It isn't. Look at this next demonstration.
It's behind you.
This camera is all of 30 yards, if not further away. Hi, Katie. You're on.
Hey.
Now, this is the diver that's on the screen right now.
That is just amazing.
You can already see that luminosity. Kevin.
So if all the lights went off, we'd know where the fire exit is, because they actually do use GTLS technology. Okay. I'll explain some of that later on, probably in the next couple of shows or whatever. There we go. Look at that. We're zooming in on it. That's what I mean. It'll guide you back to your bed. If you're in a big hotel room, you're in a suite or something like that, and all of a sudden you've got up, found the loo, but can't get back, let your watch guide you back. It's
just class anyway, isn't it? The whole point of
500 metres water resistant, 65 T100 GTLS tubes. It's going to come tonight with a stainless steel bracelet offer, a diver's bracelet, no ordinary bracelet. That sells for £250. The price tonight is incredible. Incredible. You're going to get both torches, and this is what this baby does.
Katie's done a jolly good job there. Really, well done, Katie.
Nice one, Katie.
Bravo, bravo. So that is the Shop Diver, £500 off. There's a lot more to talk about that in just a second. But let's go to Spruce, if we can. And by the way, Adam's on the phone.
Oh, good.
He's on the phone, not just ordering a takeaway. He's talking to one of you guys that called him up and left a message. So he is calling you back right now. Spruce is on the screen for you right now. Klarna, looking at the little pink box on the screen, £150. £150.
I know. That's very good.
Today.
That's very good.
Beautiful Spruce. With the metal bracelet, Kevin.
Yeah, with the full stainless steel bracelet. No ordinary bracelet. Designed, not bought off the shelf, designed by Vostok-Europe. Just changes completely the look of the watch. Yes, it is a big bracelet because it's designed for the American market and the German market as well. But there's ample room for links to be taken out. 200 metres water resistant. It's chronograph function. And again, like the other watch, it'll never need servicing, calibrating. It'll never need a battery. That watch is, as long as there's light, that watch will work. And if it's fully charged, and you put it in a wardrobe, 4.5 months later, it'll still be telling you the time. And the power reserve, look at the sub-dial. If you're at home now, look at the sub-dial at 6 o'clock. Look at that hand. There's your battery life. It's half full. So that means 2.5, 3 months worth of perfect running.
You know what else I really like? So it's the 16th today.
Yeah.
Maybe you're watching us on the 18th. Maybe you're watching us different. But it's just starting to tick over to the 17th. It's now 24 minutes past 9. We are live this Monday night.
I've set the time wrong on that.
Deliberately,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
But listen, this show will be repeated on Wednesday night, and if the stock is there, then the prices are held. But this, and Wednesday night's repeat, is the last show guaranteed Christmas delivery. There's a whole new lineup coming your way after Christmas, just before New Year. But these timepieces, with the popularity they have been, we've put all of those bestsellers or rarities in one spot. So you can browse them all on shoppinglimitedlive.com. I can hear how many of you are watching on YouTube right now. And by the way, if you want to be notified when the shows are happening, you can either comment on the social media channels live, and we will message you on Facebook, or you can subscribe on YouTube, the shoppinglimitedlive.com, and then, of course, you get notified there as well. But the things like the spruce here, whether you go for the metal bracelet, but is there also a...
Yep. So you're going to, with the metal bracelet in the box, you're going to get the silicone strap. Again, I love that colour. And then if you want a leather strap, then get on the phone, order you'll get our details, give us a call, and we'll offer you a leather strap to go with it as well. But tonight, that amazing, and it is amazing, guys, price is with that full stainless steel bracelet and the matching green silicone strap on it as well.
Really striking, isn't it? We've got 5 minutes left on the live show. We always, and this is the longest show we do, by the way, because there's so much to see. Normally shows, the one we did earlier at 6 o'clock, that was only 30 minutes. This has been 90 minutes. It's always 90 minutes on a Monday
And it's never
night.
enough time, is it, really?
It's never enough time. But also, we always do try and do our best. We've got to turn the lights off eventually at some point.
Well, yeah.
We've got to do that, haven't we, at some point? Nevertheless, can we go back to light team? Because we need to check up. Right, we are 80% confirmed of light gone.
Yep, good.
80% confirmed gone. That's 80% in the last 1 hour and 26 minutes. 86 minutes of airtime, 80% officially gone. So well done, everybody. Yep. Just remind us of I suppose, the history of this, please, Kevin.
Well, it's pretty new. It only came out earlier this year, the solar powered. Because you guys weren't around, I wasn't on any channels. We missed out on getting this watch out to the viewers and everything else, but it's back in. It's sold out again. And then, blow me down, Igor Zabrowski has not brought in enough bracelets. So that's the urgency in tonight's show. That's why 80% of the stock has sold out. Price, well, the price is fantastic. You all know that. The book price on this watch with the bracelet should be about $649 easy. It's the iridescent two-tone blue rainbow. We call it in-house the rainbow watch, but absolutely stunning timepiece. It's going to come with a silicone strap as well. 200 meters.
It does come with a silicone strap.
Yep, yeah, it does. I haven't actually.
It might be in the box.
Yep, might be.
I mean, if you've got, the silicone strap isn't going to be iridescent, is it? I don't imagine so.
No,
so yeah,
no.
I mean, I'm not.
The buckle is. The buckle is.
Oh, nice.
Oh, right, it's not.
I'm just thinking.
Oh no, I know why it's not. It's my fault.
It's not in the box.
So
Your box it will be at home.
But you are going to get a silicone strap when it comes.
I'm just thinking though,
when it comes home.
If this is a brace, this is why you're ordering it, right? The colours in there. By the way, I love the colours in that face.
Yeah, no.
That is really cool, isn't it?
200 meters water resistant, 47.3 millimeter diameter case, screw down crown, the very latest solar technology from Seiko Industries. I haven't seen this movement on any other watch in the world. I think it's only Vostok-Europe that have got access to it. The colorways, well, I don't know. Just the colorways are just amazing.
Okay, Kevin.
Yeah.
If everyone checks out right now, we are approaching limited stock.
Check out, guys. You're going to miss out.
We've been here before last week. We're going to be here again this
that
week.
titanium Almaz.
Yep.
Some of you are crying on the phone. Don't let it happen again. Don't do that to yourselves. FOMO, fear of missing out.
2 minutes left, 90 seconds left, actually. So we're going to move from light, and we're going to go to director Andy's watch, the Limo 3, the finish,
director.
Because, look, he'll be streaming.
Good choice, Andy, actually.
Brilliant choice. Genuinely
VK64,
love that.
Yep. VK64, hybrid movement, means you're going to have a longer battery life, got more fluidity of the second hand. Look at the second hand on this, Andy. It's just going to go past the 3 o'clock. Yep, good picture. Look at it. 3, 2, 1. Instant flyback. You can't do that with any other quartz chronograph movement. Only if it begins with VK. If you do it with another quartz movement, you simply damage the movement. Not with this. Longer battery life. Andy's going to get 4.5 to 5 years if he uses the chronograph for an hour a day, which Andy won't. He just likes the feature.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Andy.
Quite
No other
right.
speech
Listen,
after.
he's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Comment Limo3 or on the website. We are out
Price is amazing.
of time. Right, friends. And I see all the comments coming in. I know there's regular faces joining us every single time. So thank you. Kevin, thank you as always.
Thank you.
It's been a proper treat tonight, hasn't it?
has.
Last live show before for guaranteed Christmas delivery.
Before Christmas. So first, well, lastly, I just want to say to everybody, happy Christmas and thanks everybody for being with us, giving us ideas and sticking with us. That's the most important thing. 2025 is going to be exciting. You're going to see some very, very interesting watches from all the companies that I work with.
And by the way, there are 2 huge brands joining us on Shop Unlimited Live in the new year in all things fitness and all things beauty. Those 2 brands at the moment are currently on QVC and Ideal World. They are coming to Shop Unlimited Live. So we will see you before then anyway.
A lot
so
more.
We'll do our best to get together on the 30th.
Well, happy birthday, Dan.
Happy birthday. Thank you so much.
Happy Christmas, mate.
Who told you it was my birthday on the 25th?
No,
it's not. No. But nevertheless,
Happy
Kevin, thank you
Christmas.
for treating us. You were the first.
No, I've enjoyed it.
Really championed us, so we appreciate you for that.
I thoroughly enjoy it.
Now's the time to check out your baskets. If you're watching on Wednesday nights.
Or miss out, guys. They mean it here. We had it last week. 2 of you on the phone. You must have another titanium. We didn't. You want that infinity, that's watch with the iridescent colours. You have to check out now.
I'm going to go and show Andy this watch right now. This is one he's purchased. Now's your time to press check out. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Shop Unlimited Live.